place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
We work so hard every week. We deserve a party. So tell everybody. And let's get it started. Hey, what yo? Hey, ha, I'm telling you, all work and no play, me say, no way. We don't want no matter that. I need a stress reliever. 2 drinks in my hand and a girl in the middle. Like the gun, we need to find the middle. For the sake of peace of mind. So the middle of the road is where you'll find me and my friend and them. Because we work so hard all week. We deserve a
Hi guys, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to Tobago Updates Television. It's Friday 25th July. Yes, we are already halfway through the year. Some people say it's Christmas in July. Not too sure. I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit just yet. Because as mentioned just before the break, we have a packed sporting program this morning. On set already, we have Mr. Extreme Fitness himself, Mr. Donneal Vincent. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Pleasure to be here, Marcus, as always. You know, Tobago Updates is always home. So.
Fantastic. I like the color of choice too.
Yeah, always. Yeah, actually, one of my main high school color that I always tradition to
Orange.
keep, so orange.
Fantastic. Anthony, we are here this morning to talk about Hike the Trail, year number 5. Right? And just before we get into the discussion, for those who are not familiar with Hike the Trail, 5 years in, let's give a brief background about Hike the Trail.
So, Hike the Trail started with myself and a couple of friends that we wanted to do something different. Well, you know, everybody knows Tobago, Donneal is extreme fitness and
Yes.
fitness guru.
No excuses.
Exactly, no excuses. Shut up and trade. So we wanted to do a difference of capturing people of Tobago and abroad to make it not only about fitness, but, you know, challenges that people go through on a daily lifestyle, you know, bringing that community vibes, that fun, that, you know, you might be going through a mental crisis. You know, people go through daily things on an annual, and this was something different that it brought togetherness, it brought people together, it brought experience of knowing what Tobago is about, and the places and the views of the hike showed people that, hey, Tobago is not just going Charlottesville to Crumpoint.
Yes,
Yes, there are people living in Culloden and Golden Lane and these places. So, yeah.
Yeah, and 5 years, it's a very long time. Especially if you're doing events. Once you're into events, 5 years, very long time. Tell us what's in store for this
So
special
it's
year.
a blessing. It's a blessing to actually do it, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
The hike the trail started in 2018, where it was 85 people and 1 baby and a dog.
Right.
I'll always remember that.
Dog. That was whose dog?
That was, I think it was Pitts. Yeah, Dr. Pitts.
Right.
Yes, he came with a husky. I still have that video too. And from there, it built on 200 people, 300 people. And then COVID came and happened, which would have been the 5th annual. And coming home after being outside, well, I'm outside now doing the same coaching and inspiring young kids today still. I decided to come home, and friends was like, yo, I think you need to do it.
You need to do it before you go back.
Yeah, and I pray on it, and I was like, I just wanted to relax.
Yeah.
You know, I see water in my ears right now. And I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I pray on it, and then I hit back my same in-house extreme people, like the sponsors, like Sandra Bakery, Rashad, Men's. It's so much people who train within extreme. I was like, I'm going to utilize all the Tobago people who have business, Falton, everybody, and enhance to have it annual one. So this year is going to be a big and better one for this year.
Yeah, so let me talk about this year. Tell everybody the date, location, all these different things.
So it's August 1st, which is next week, Friday, Emancipation Day. A nice day to celebrate it on as well. And these are the bands which I'm also rocking, and also I'll just
So once you register,
certified
you get one of these bands,
Yes,
right?
so once you're
I'll take
certified-
one right now. Yeah, I'll take one right now.
Yeah, you got rocket now this morning. So it's $100
Yeah.
definitely. And then as you see on the meals, everything is included. The corn soup by Kelani, which is one of the main chefs in Tobago. He's also doing the fish broth. And all I know, I just always do the sandfrom porridge, which is also a trademark on the Tobago. And Sandra is doing all the sausage, the fish broth, all of that. Garrett is doing all the natural juices. I say we're branding everything Tobago.
Yeah.
All right. And it's at Annesville where we assemble. And meetup point is at the hotel. Yesterday I shared out the location point where we're going to meet up. And then
Which
from
hotel?
there,
Which hotel?
Annesville Hotel.
Annesville Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from the main road. And then we're going to start the trail, which everybody's going to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
And the perfect Jesus Hill, which I actually renamed that hill because from my grandparents back in the days where they used to have I can't believe if you know like they had like the spring back in Annesville. So that hill was actually originally named Jumbie Hill. And as you can see, it's in table piece where like it too and the folk tale, which last night was the heritage. Exactly. And from the years building the hike trail, the trees and the little branch, I always look at the burning bush in the Bible, and from that hill, and people always walking up the hill and saying, "Oh God, oh Jesus."
That's what they call it, Jesus Hill.
Exactly. So I renamed it Jesus Hill. So there's going to be a flag on top there that people can take pictures and barcode it, and you know, always keep it as a memory for
But
everyone.
who should attend this hike? And tell me about the level of the hike in terms of, you know, if it's going to be like 10 out of 10, or is a mild or a strong? How it is labeled the hikes?
The hike is actually for beginners to intermediate.
Right.
It's not a race.
Right.
So you could take your own time at your own pace. Equivalent 7 kilometers, because actually shorten it this year, and it's more for. It's not a race. So it's more for people who could just come out and, you know, walk at their own pace.
Right.
The more in shape you are, you could do it within an hour.
Right.
But tops 2 hours. And you take it, because people take pictures and they're so amazed to see that, hey, it have beaches in Culloden that people never seen. It have houses that, or like our friend Manda, who went Scarborough Sec Manda, families from in the back there.
Yeah.
So it's trust me, it's an experience to come out and enjoy, and you know, the after party with the food and everything is $100.
Where is the finish line? I feel like
we coming back at Annesville Beach.
I think I can reach you right
So when
there.
we start, Kerry was there last year. Kerry said, "Hey, I'm not coming." I said,
And to get Kerry out, wow, that's a stretch, you know.
You know, the thing is, you know, people just believe that the east is always the area to go that have hills. Down on the west have hills too.
So I mean, how do you manage? Like 300 persons on a trail, in terms of the is it a clear path, and in terms of safety as well?
Yes, we have the clear paths. We also contact with the fire service and doctors on board as well from the THA. You know, shout out to Dr. Ford this morning. Yes. And we have the staff that we split the groups in that. There's always safety. Everybody have the contacts in case of any emergency. In case if you can't complete the hike, we also have the vans and them on board to pick up people at certain destination points in case if anything has happened. We never had nothing happen within the past 4 years, thank God.
Yeah.
So we're gonna continue to build our mileage and elevate and keep going.
Wait, do we really have a hiking culture in Tobago? Like people hike like weekends in the community. I see on Facebook, especially in Trinidad, they hike religiously in Trinidad. I mean, what about Tobago with all these beautiful sites
So
that we
I
have?
have seen a couple other groups doing hikes. It's just the fact that, for me, I like to do it in a different sequence of, most people just go on a hike and explore. I want you to have that memory of, hey, when I leave after Donneal hike, I'm going to go out and share to friends and be like, hey, next year, tune in. Because this started on a Good Friday. Now we're in the summertime where we're doing it in July.
Emancipation Day.
Exactly, on a nice day. So once I'm available to do it, it's going to happen.
Yeah, and for persons who are interested in attending, what should they wear?
Again, the attire, ladies, make sure. Where's the camera? Is the camera here? Ladies, make sure and put on nice fitness wear. If you have to wear long sleeve,
Yeah, that's recommended. That's recommended. Right.
Make sure you're having on them long compression tights, nothing short. October is right there, but Love it, wait. And
Yeah.
I'm also going to be home for
You're gonna be home for Carnival.
Yes, definitely. Hey, shout out to Iconic. We'll see the whole family, Iconic. Love all the two.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely wear proper attire, wear proper sneakers, and, you know, water, all of that is provided already. Again, natural juice, everything is there. It's just you enjoy yourself when you come back, you sit down on the beach. Annisville Beach is one of the best beaches that, you know, Plymouth has. Shout out to Plymouth, no shade.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I mean, I see you promote a lot this stand firm porridge. Tell me about this stand firm porridge that you
So
promoted.
This stand firm porridge is one of my grandfather taught me.
Yeah.
You know, we all the flour porridge and these things, and I just decided, hey, I tired of eating flour porridge.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, all right, get a green fig. And one day I just decided I'm gonna mix all. And I started put the susumba, the dandy root, the edos, the sweet potato. I drop a little okra, beetroot, cassava, dasheen. And I merge every single one with my spice and cinnamon and the aroma, the bay leaf, and I just bring it together. And yeah, the pot is done within, on Saturday mornings we in Boko doing it.
Right.
And by 5 o'clock we out, 10 o'clock the pot done. So hey.
Wow.
Going good.
And let's talk about registration. How can persons register?
Right. So there's a committee board that we have. I actually shared that with you all this morning as well. Myself, Mo, Cherish, you could contact to get registration in different locations where everybody is right now. All 6 of us, I believe, is there on the screen this morning. That you could get any of these contacts to get onto us. Also, the bands are a limited edition. We printed 300 bands as a milestone for every year that we do, which has the Hike the Trail No Excuses logo. And after that, for those, you could also pay on the day to show up as well. And trust me, tickets has been going fast. Just yesterday, I dropped off about 60 tickets alone. Myself. I don't know what the other committee's been doing, but it's been, people been calling and contacting. Definitely.
The best $100 you'll ever spend.
Can't go wrong. Look how much food they have to eat. And you know, Tobago just love to eat. So and that's one thing I love. The food. Because last year, we had so much food. People left with, Sandra made beetroot
Sandra's Bakery.
Beetroot bread and roast bake. People went home with food to leave. And I love to see when people, don't come up after the food. leave with it that you can wake up the next morning and eat and enjoy. Full of belly and be joy.
Yeah, so and you're not bashful at all in terms of size and height and age. You can, once you are able, you are welcome to come and join.
Definitely for kids, it's $60 for the kids and them as well. Although we didn't put it there, but for kids, because we had kids last year, at age of 8 years old, did the hike. And actually shorter this year. So it's definitely going to be an experience for people to come and join. And I know I'll be seeing you there too.
And so we start at Arnold'sville. And where do we go?
And we start through the trail. Well, last 2022, we were on the road from Table Peace, going all the way up to the trail. This year we're starting, for those who was on Hike the Trail 2019, we're starting on 2019 trail, and I'm merging it with 2023 and 2022 trail, bringing it together.
Right.
So it's for those who haven't been there, getting the experience of both.
Yes, fantastic. And of course, you have people from Trinidad as well.
Yes, we have people from Trinidad, we have people from the States. I saw Nicholas was on the island in Tobago. I also sent him a request this morning, invited him as well, as a main content creator who's always promoting Trinidad and Tobago. So I definitely reached out to him this morning, and hey, if he's there, it'll be even better too.
Fantastic. I mean, Donneal, it sounds very, very interesting. Not just a hike, but obviously, I like my belly. I have to come and try that stand firm. When I say stand firm, what's standing for your body, or what's standing for?
For everything.
Everything standing firm?
Because remember the ingredients also builds your immune system. All of the fellas
ground food.
Ground food, kangaroo. And actually a woman is actually women actually gave women
like that too. Wow.
Mostly women is actually by.
Do they stick it home?
I believe so, but that is not mine. It's actually a woman gave me the name.
Stand firm.
Because I just shit out and I was like, I sent the broadcast. I was like, give me a nice name. And, a woman always likes to get a catchy slang.
Very, very,
Stand firm porch.
Stand firm. Can't go wrong at all. Fantastic. Donneal song's really, really good. And of course, it's a holiday as well. So no excuses. Let's shut up and get down there to Arnold'sville on Emancipation Day.
Indeed.
And of course, two things you like. Sometimes we like to work out, but we like to eat as well.
Exactly.
And then you mentioned that we have these people who are into fitness that are preparing the meals fitness oriented in that sense, Sandra, the beetroot bread and all them different things
Yeah.
there. And of course, I'd like to shout out sponsors, so you can mention your sponsors
Yes,
as well.
so shout out to all the sponsors, RK and K Vegetables Up, right down right next to bookstore.
Right.
She's one of the main sponsors for years. Sandra is also for years. Rashad is for years. Valdo is one for years. Garrett as well, who does all the drinks.
Right.
McCroy McKnight. There's just Chef P.
Yeah.
There's so much people to call. They know who they are. Sometimes some of them doesn't even like to be on camera.
Yes, but I can support.
But I definitely grateful for them and for all these years, not just before Extreme, but teenagers
Fantastic.
growing up. And I love to promote my friends. And
Yes.
even like you know, you and I there's always
Yeah,
chat
man,
time
yeah,
to
man, yeah,
time
man, yeah, man.
with sports. Already out for duck one in so
But
I'll
oh my
never
goodness.
forget that one. But you know, I
You didn't
love
need to do that in a way.
exactly. But I definitely love to see when people from Tobago doing something so well. As much as everybody, you know, hey, Donneal is a fitness guru, I love to see when people from Tobago make something out of themselves.
That's very good.
You know, I just feel proud.
Very much so. Thank you so much for being here this
Definitely.
morning. Guys, it's all about Hike the Trail, the 5th edition. It's happening next Friday, Emancipation Day.
Yep.
If you haven't signed up as yet, contact Donneal. Of course, you can follow him on social media as well, Facebook and Instagram. Contact numbers there.
293-6836. That's my direct number.
Fantastic. The best $100 you'll ever spend.
Yep.
Hike the trail and you get
And live DJ.
lots of live DJ too.
Live DJ. Shout out
that's
to
what I'm
DJ
talking
Wizard
about.
and the whole crew.
That's what I'm talking about, of course. Thank you so much, Donneal. Guys, thank you so much for staying tuned thus far to Big Up This Television. We take a short break. When we come back, more sports talk. Yes, don't forget.